and barrier number 3. And they're ready to go. Metric Turmoil on the inside. They're racing now. Slow to begin was Dexterous. Acumen, one of the best to begin down to the inside, and away quickly is Naylord out towards the centre with Blixen going fast, and Desolante the Grey driving up towards the lead. Touch of Venus is starting to get right up on the inside when they settle down. Desolante about a half in front of Touch of Genius into centre Naylord. 2 lengths further back, True Version Blixen. A half into Acumen, who was checked and lost about a length and a half. The outside of it, Insatiate, 2 further back than Elusive Mantle. Further back, Fairy Saint, followed by Caradorn, Dominant Blood, Metric Turmoil, Devon Flyer. Last of all is Dexterous up near the home turn, a line of 3. Touch of Genius went up on the inside and hit the lead now from Naylord. Desolante gone. Acumen has to be pulled to the outside. He's picking up ground around the outside of Blixen. On the turn, Naylord, Touch of Genius. Blixen comes at them, and now Acumen pulled to the outside. They race into the 200 now. Acumen wants to hang in it, races up to Blixen with 150 metres to go. Getting up on the inside, True Version, but Acumen's taken the lead. True Version coming after it. Acumen just in front. It gets there, and Acumen's won it ahead on the line to True Version. 3 away, third Blixen or Insatiate the outside. Then Metric Turmoil, a gap there to Dexterous, who made some ground. Further back in the field, Elusive Mantle followed in behind them at the head of the others by Devon Flyer. Pulling up quickly there, Dominant Blood from Caradorn. A gap then to Naylord, who weakened, so did Touch of Genius. And the last couple of Fairy Saint and Desolante is the last one in. Well, the winner of the first event is Acumen, you'll find. The judge noted number straight in the frame, number 1, Acumen, which raced up after being checked about 600 metres from home, then ranged up quickly to grab Blixen. True Version then went back to the inside. It was Acumen who ducked in slightly just after they straightened up. It took the lead with True Version then driving home on the fence. But Gauchi pulling everything out of the favourite here, Acumen, and he's won like a good horse too. And he's gone to the line to win it about a head over True Version. And for third placing, the judge calling on the photo, and this will rest between Blixen on the inside and the fast finishing Insatiate on the outside to make it pretty tight for third. Now Acumen on the tape.
Acumen paid 75 the win, 55 the place. Second, 4 True Version, 90 cents. And third, 14 Blixen, $6.50. The Quinella, 1 and 4 paid $2.10. The trifecta, 1, 4, 14, $110.95.
Starry Load on the outside, one of the best to begin. Take Your Partner didn't jump with any great gusto, but is gathering speed quickly, and Iron Grip going up quickly, and Timothy's now looking for the lead, and Osaka's not far away, and neither is Tower Watch. Take Your Partner just behind them. Osaka copped a check, lost a length. Then comes Summer Prom, Link, Cumberland, Overland, La Cartier, followed by Drawn, and then a good way back in the field is Good Cry. Second last on the inside, Triathlon, and last of all, Talam, travelling to the corner, and the speedy Starry Load shows the way. Second is Iron Grip moving up hastily. Timothy Pratted out 3 wide. Take Your Partner fourth, and then comes Osaka on the outside, and 2 to La Cartier, followed by Tower Watch. He's in trouble getting a run on Take Your Partner as they pass the 300, where Timothy's taken the lead narrowly from Starry Load, followed by Iron Grip. Osaka battling on, and Take Your Partner can't get a clear crack at them. Timothy's just the leader. Iron Grip is kicking back. It's Timothy and Eck in front. Take Your Partner bullocking clear. It'll be too late, and Timothy's... Oh, Take Your Partner flew at him on the line. By golly, if he has been beaten, he's been a certainty elect.
14. Now let's go back to Sydney. This is Timothy number 4 in front. Now the favourites behind them, number 2 in the blue colours and the orange. And you'll see Dittman poke up on the inside of Timothy with about 50 metres to go. Timothy's still the leader, flashing home wide at La Cartier, but now the favourite is drawn through on the inside and makes it very, very tight. Take Your Partner on the inside and Timothy the outside. I don't know about this one.
Take your pick in the photo.
Look at the replay there and go across to Morphettville for the second event.
Good line. They're off and racing, and Daring Star stood there and lost 5 lengths. Chorus Music and Oriole Flame were very slow to get going. Brave Smile came out well with going very fast. Sort of Suave to go to the front early. Sort of Suave leads from Regal for Me. Brave Smile settles down third from Clear Classic. Going through the field is Elusive Star, and they're followed the Elusive Gambler rather, and they're followed by Dolphin Prince. Further back in the field as they settle down is Loving Lass, and they're followed by Chorus Music. Well back was Oriole Flame, and about 20 lengths away last is Daring Star. On the side now, they've got about 500 to go, and the leader Sort of Suave just in front of Regal for Me. 2 lengths to Brave Smile, coming home well, Loving Lass. Dolphin Prince is getting right through along the inside rail to go out after the leaders, and further back in the field, Elusive Gambler, and they're followed by Chorus Music in the straight. Regal for Me has gone to the front at the 200. From in second place, Sort of Suave. They're followed by Brave Smile, Loving Lass, Chorus Music, and Dolphin Prince. Regal for Me is clear with 100 to go. Regal for Me is going to be too good for them. Sort of Suave is battling on with Brave Smile, but Regal for me wins it easily by 2 1/4 lengths. Second, Sort of Suave. Third home, Brave Smile, not far away, Loving Lass and Chorus Music. They're followed by Clear Classic Oriole.
Well, in Sydney, the favourite has got up, number 2. Take Your Partner has won in Sydney, and there's the finish of Adelaide. It's a very easy win there to number 10, Regal for me. Second, 6 Sort of Suave, and third, 2 Brave Smile.
Well, there it is, yep. Yes, Keith. Well, the picture there shows perhaps, if any, Timothy, but Budgie, the favourite, Take Your Partner's finished at a great rate back on the fence and has got up to the delight of punters, so that's 2 odds on chances.
6, the Adelaide result, where 10 Regal to me, or Regal for me, paid $6.40 the win, $1.90 the place. 6 Sort of Suave, $4.15. And 2 Brave Smile paid 60 cents. The Quinella was the big one, $224.70 for numbers 6 and 10.
And the runners line up. Favourite is Beach Gown, Waltzing Nelly well back to beat it there, and they're all set and they're racing now, and they came out fairly well with the exception of one over on the inside, Commandment. Away quickly, Zelf Princess towards the outside. Beach Gown began quickly. Waltzing Nelly, and also going up towards the lead shortly after the start is Kenny Lass. Getting right up on the inside, Ming Princess with Kenny Lass, Galway Gale, and out very wide Svelte Princess, a length and a half Beach Gown. Penhaligon on the inside of it, going around them now is Fine Pool, and they're followed by Madam Slipper. Waltzing Nelly now got back to about 8th and about 2 lengths Commandment, Coupe de Plume. A long gap in the field, Martinique Lady followed by Better Merchant. They race up 400 to go. Beach Gown races quickly now to on the outside, Svelte Princess the rail. They're 2 lengths in front of Kenny Lass, followed by Galway Gale, but Beach Gown going well on the turn. Race clear at the 300 metre mark, kicked away now, 2 in front of Svelte Princess, Kenny Lass, Galway Gale, and then further back in the field, Martinique Lady, but Beach Gown clear at the 100 metre mark. She's got it won. She's 4 lengths in front of Kenny Lass, battling on well, From Ming Princess and Svelte Princess. But in the run home, Beach Gown eased up, has won well. 2 1/2 to Kenny Lass. Third's tight, Waltzing Nelly or Svelte Princess, and then a gap in the field to Penhaligon. Madam Slipper, then Commandment made up a lot of ground. Further back, Martinique Lady on the outside. Further back, Coupe de Plume, followed in behind them by Madam Slipper pulling up quickly. The head of the others would have been Fine Pearl with Better Merchant, and one of the last couple in Ming Princess in company with Galway Gale. 95.65. Number 4 Kenny Lass returning 95, and 2 Waltzing Nelly at 75 cents. The Quinella $3.10, and the trifecta $13.70. At 50 for the favourite Take Your Partner, and the last bound over number 4 Timothy 120, 5 Iron Grip $1.40, the Quinella $5.20, and after the protest the weight has been declared 2, 4 and 5 Keith. Sydney now, race 2.
Quickly by Cantor, I Like Roses third a length, If Only Grey. Somerset Smile on the rails, a length, the Melamber followed closely, then by Royal Eclipse, caught out a little deep. Bell to 2 is hugging the inside rail, and then Rob's Delight and a further 2 1/2 Miss Lucy. The leader as they come onto the course proper at the 1,000 metres is now I Like Roses. She scoots out 2 1/2 Oz Rider, a half the outer Canter. A length, If Only Grey on the outside of Somerset Smile, and then Rob's Delight, Melamber followed by Royal Eclipse and Bell to 2, and 2 1/2 to Miss Lucy. Down by the 700 metres, little or no change in the order, and I Like Roses 2 1/2 still on Oz Rider. On the outside, third is Canter, then Somerset Smile, If Only Grey giving ground, and then Rob's Delight. Bell to 2 locked away from Melamber. Second last is Royal Eclipse, and Miss Lucy brings up the rear. On the bend at the 500 metres, and I Like Roses still about 2 clear on Oz Rider as they straighten. A length the Canter, then Somerset Smile, If Only Grey from Bell to 2. A gap to Melamber, and then Rob's Delight as they come over the rise. At the 250, and Oz Rider quickly pouncing upon I Like Roses to go to the lead. Canter the outside, then Somerset Smile. Bell to 2 is making heavy weather of it. Melamber picking up the bit, but by the same token, while she's picking up the bit, Oz Rider's pinched 2 lengths. I Like Roses, Melamber, and Somerset Smile battle out minor placings, but an easy win to Oz Rider. Oz Rider from I Like Roses and Somerset Smile. Melamber only plugged the last bit and ran 4th. From Miss Lucy, then came If Only Grey, and behind those Royal Eclipse. Behind them another length back was Canter dropping out of it with Rob's Delight, and Bell to 2 has pulled up back at the tail of the field.
Well, there's the winner, the grey Oz Rider, number 4. She's made short work of the opposition as she dashes past I Like Roses, and this mare by Osmunda is drawing right away. It's a very easy win here, Keith.
Yes, the 2 in the betting, Bell to 2 and Melamber both missed the place, Brian, so certainly one for the bookies there, race 2 in Sydney.
Yes, with I Like Roses second, and called in third is number 8, Somerset Smile, but it's number 3, Vohu Manar, is the favourite, showing $1.10 and 65 cents. Now, it's drawn in stool number 6. It's in the colours of pink, royal blue circles and cap. and it's the one they have come for, punters here. The other chances are conceded to number 1, Mavlaw Miss at 3.55, and about 2.45 for number 13, Pam Phil. Pam Phil is drawn in barrier number 1 as we go across to Adelaide. Morford Phil, race 3.
Pam Philly on the inside. But the rail's running from the word go. Starversity, a good type. It looks a little fat. A good type of horse. Light still flashing. Berardina Walsh, a newcomer. Now, something's gone wrong here because, yes, Berardina Walsh is out of the gates.
Set to run and we go enjoy road viewings.
They're off and racing, and Pam Philly jumped away with them. Vohu Mana and Shadow Miss jumped away well with Comedy Rose. Going a bit quicker today is Monkey Express on the extreme outside toward the lead. Mavlaw Miss is back behind them on settling. Starversity was slow to get going. Look Back at Anger going through along the rail. And last of all is Dudley's Heiress. Vohu Mana leads on settling down by a half to Comedy Rose. About 3 away, Monkey Express. Pam Philly getting up along the rail. They're followed 5th then by Mavlaw Miss. Further back, Look Back at Anger. 3 lengths away, Shadow Miss. Another 3 to Dudley's Heiress, and last of all Starversity. Vohu Mana has shaken the field off as they come to the 400. Dashed about 2.5 to Comedy Rose. Pam Philly coming off the fence. They're followed by Monkey Express. Look Back in Anger. Further back Mavlaw Miss, and then Shadow Mist. A long way back Dudley's Heiress and Starversity. 200 to go. It's all Vohu Mana. It's out about 3 to Pam Philly, now starting to put in the longer strides. They're followed by Comedy Rose and Look Back in Anger. Vohu Mana getting tired. Pam Philly is lunging on the outside. Vohu Mana kept going hands and heels and wins by 3/4. 2 in second place Pam Philly. 3 away in the field then came Comedy Rose. They're followed by Look Back at Anger. Further back in the field came Mavlaw Miss. A long way back Monkey Express. Further back in the field came Shadow Mist. Then came Dudley's Heiress. And last of all was Starversity.
Vohu Mana, the chestnut there, dashing right away at the home turn, getting a good break on the opposition inside the 200-metre mark. The one out in the centre here in the Royal Blue Red Diamonds is Pam Philly. She's pegged back the winner going to the line, but hasn't got there in time. And third place in going to 11, Comedy Rose. So the numbers pre-cut there in Adelaide, they are 2, 13 and 11. The winner showing about $1.
4 Osrada paid $3.05. The win 95 the place. 6 I Like Roses 1.25 and 8 Somerset Smile $1.65. The Quinella 4 and 6 paid $18.30.
3 favourites home. They're racing this time. Broken a pretty good line, 2 over on the inside. Port to Burn and Highboard began quickly from Law Power, Quiet Paname. Arizan further out in the track from Bowl Cougar and Bellatir is last of all. 1,400 metres to go now. Highboard and Port to Burn together, but Bowl Cougar straight around the outside and it'll go to the lead. Running down to that turn of the 12.50, and Bowl Cougar straightens in on the outside and gets across to lead a length and a half. Port to Burn second, a length and a half. Arizan up close, about 2 lengths further back then is Highboard, a length and a half further back Law Power, a neck Paname, a length further back Quite, and 1 length last of all is Bellatir. Down the back, 1,000 to go. Bowl Cougar led, drifted off the fence a little, and Port to Burn was getting up on the inside back about a length. A half to Arizan, getting nice and close third. 2 lengths further back Highboard, 2 to Paname, a half Law Power, a length Quite, and 2 last of all Bellatir. Turning up 850 metres to go now. Bowl Cougar the outside and Port to Burn the rail. A length and a half to Arizan, 2 to Highboard, 2 then to Paname, a length and a half Quite. Law Power starting to lose ground, and 2 lengths last of all Bellatir as they run to the 600 metre mark. Arizan quickly raced up to tackle Bowl Cougar. Highboard joins in out 4 deep. 3 lengths to Paname. He's gradually picking up the bit and running on fairly well, although hard ridden. Then a gap to Quiet. On the turn, Highboard went up to Arizan with 300 to go. Paname pulls to the outside. They've beaten off Port to Burn when they turn, and Quiet starting to make up ground. Highboard, Arizan turn together with Paname coming at them on the outside, then Quiet. Highboard just in front. Paname strides up on the outside and fighting on Arizan. Highboard the leader, Paname pegging it back on the outside. Highboard won't give in. It's ahead in front of Paname and coming again Arizan. Highboard just in front, and Highboard's got the money. Highboard a long head Arizan, a half head Paname third. 3 lengths Quiet, then Port to Burn. Get then the Bowl Cougar, Bellatir, and Law Power the last one in. Winner Keith, number 4 Highboard, $5.60 and $1.10, so it's some respite for bookmakers after the first 2 shorties have got in, and Highboard has returned a good dividend, $5.60 and $1.10. Arizan, good game effort to $75, and number 1 Paname disappointing despite the big weight, 55 cents, and the Quinella dividend $15.40. The margins there, Keith, were a neck by a head The time 1:37.1 with correct weight.
And
no speed at all, no confusion, going fast with Silky Rim and Cam Dana Quest up getting towards the front running when they settle down. Further back in the field then Fearless Vaughan. Now Who's the Fairest went to the front by a length and a quarter. Second is Silky Rim, a length further back then Coals of Fire, a half Cam Dana Quest. Two to Blackula on the outside of it, Fearless Vaughan, a couple of lengths into Bronze Splendor. Getting up on the inside, Meteor Lady, and there three to Nassau Lass, well back, no confusion, and Nirvana Rose back on the rail. About 550 metres to go. Who's the Fairest about a neck in front of Silky Rim, a length and a half Cam Dana Quest. Coals of Fire the fence, and there two in front of Blackula getting to the outside from Bronze Splendor, hard ridden. Two further back than Meteor Lady, then a gap to Fearless Vaughan. It's Who's the Fairest, Silky Rim fighting it out, 450 out. They're 2.5 to running third, Cam Dana Quest, and then a gap to Blackula. Then further back Coals of Fire, Silky Rim on the outside, and Who's the Fairest. They turn together, they've gone hard, 2 lengths Cam Dana Quest, the other struggling from Blackula. Cam Dana Quest pulls to the outside, Silky Rim got its head in front. Who's the Fairest fighting on them, Cam Dana Quest down the outside, coming home late. Who's the Fairest on the inside, and Silky Rim. Who's the Fairest, Silky Rim. Who's the Fairest, kicks back, wins it ahead on the line to Silky Rim, and neck away third, Cam Dana Quest. 8 lengths away fourth is Bronze Splendor. Then further back was Meteor Lady, followed on the outside by No Confusion, Coals of Fire, Blackula. Further back Nirvana Rose, followed by Fearless Vaughan and Nassau Lass the last. To Mooney Valley, race number 4 with correct weight notified. Number 5, Who's the Fairest, paid $3.45 and $1.05. Number 3, Silky Rim second, paid 90 cents. And third was the favourite, number 1, Cam Dana Quest, 70 cents. Placings are 5, 3 and 1 as we return to the Sports and Entertainment Centre and more gymnastics. To go, 1,200 metres the journey, the light flashes. They're racing now, and slow to begin. Daybreak Lover missed the kick about a length and a half, and River Rough, one of the best to begin with Sauna when they settle down now from Torbeck, and West Mayo driving up on the inside when they settle into stride from Daybreak Lover. Further back was Penny Edition, Fine Offer, Lasers Fury, Galliola Court, and 2 lengths to Star Closure. Running up with 950 metres to go. West Mayo went through to lead a neck now to River Rough on the outside, now on terms with the leader. A length further back was Sauna, 2 lengths Daybreak Lover and Torbeck, a length and a half Fine Offer. Star Closure going around the outside from Galliola Court, Penny Edition and Lasers Fury last of all. River Rough has gone to the front, being tackled by Sauna, 650 to go. They've beaten off West Mayo. Daybreak Lover hard ridden from Fine Offer, Torbeck, and then a gap to Star Closure, Penny Edition, Galliola Court and Lasers Fury, but Sauna took the lead with 450 to run. He raced 3/4 in front. River Rough is fighting back on the inside again, gets up to draw with Sauna, and they're 3 lengths in front of Fine Offer when they turn for home from West Mayo. River Rough went through on the inside and got a neck in front when they turned from Sauna. They're 3 in front of Fine Offer, but he's going well. River Rough with 150 to go. He beat off Sauna. Fine Offer rattling down the outside, but too much class for River Rough. He'll win the William Reid Stakes. And River Rough scores a length and a quarter to Fine Offer. A length away, third is Sauna, then West Mayo, Penny Edition, Lasers Fury, Torbeck. Then Daybreak Lover, followed by Galliola Court, and tailed off his Star Closure. Number 1 is the winner, River Rough. Number 1, River Rough, after being headed off clearly by Sauna. He drew up on the inside again, and River Rough has raced clear to win the William Reid Stakes for 1985. Number 1, River Rough, ridden by Darren Gauchi first. Second placing to number 4, Fine Offer, ridden by Michael Clark. And the third is number 10, Sauna, ridden by Al Maund, 1, 4 and 10. Now the placings. Correct weight has been notified now. Weight is right for 1, 4 and 10, and it's River Rough who's won the William Reid Stakes for 1985. Returning on the totalised 95 for the win, for the place 60. Second 4, Fine Offer, returning a dividend of $1.10, and third number 10, Sauna, $1. 1, 4 and 10, 95 and 60 for River Rough, Fine Offer, 1.10. $1 for Sauna, the Quinella $3.30, and the trifecta $19.35, and the time recorded is 1:10.6. The margin's a length by a half length. Is a length by a half length? We'll just check that for you. The light is flashing, ready, and they're racing now. And Family Saga over on the inside jumped away quickly. He was one of the best to begin, Family Saga. Out in the centre, He's a Gunners going up towards the lead, settling down. Kinzan angling across, looking for a position now, and Civitas driving up towards the lead when they settle into stride. 2,200 metres to go. Civitas and Family Saga. Family Saga now easing back now, and Civitas led a length and a half to Family Saga. A length and a quarter then moving up on the outside. Third, He's a Gun. 2 then to Kinzan's got in now on the outside of Cutting Corners. 2 further back in the field, Perlek. Over on the inside of it came Silver Habit, and they're followed by Sissy Radish, Chalfonti, and last of all, as they come around the top turn, is Caribou King. Now, He's a Gun, Family Saga came off the fence, and Civitas being joined by He's a Gun and Family Saga, the Irish boy poking up in the centre on it. There's a run to the judge with a lap to go, about 1,700 out. Civitas about 3/4, he's a gun, a half length further back, Family Saga. They've got away about 4 lengths to Kinzan on the outside of Cutting Corners, 2 further back in the field than Silver Habit. As they run out with 1,600 metres to go, and they're followed by Pearlex, Sissy Radice, 2 to Chalfonte. Last of all is Caribou King. The pace fairly keen going down the side. 1,500 metres to go in the handicap, and the leader Civitas, a half 2 on the outside, he's a gun. 2 to Family Saga. It's up running third and sitting a fair way off the fence at about 2 or 3 further back to Kinzan. He's well placed today on the outside of Cutting Corners, 2 further back, Silver Habit, Sissy Radice, Pearlex. Caribou King pulled to the outside, and Chalfonte brought up the rear. Into the back straight, 1,200 metres to go, and it's Civitas a neck in front of He's a Gun, and seeing plenty of terrain on the outside's Family Saga, 3 deep, 2 to Kinzan, ahead further back, Cutting Corners. Caribou King pulled to the outside of Pearlex, a length further back, Chalfonte, followed over on the inside by Silver Habit, and Sissy Radice last of all. Along the back of the track, 1,150 metres to go. Civitas got a length and a half in front of Family Saga. Kinzan quickly runs to third. Now the other one's gone, He's a Gun. Then hard ridden would have been Cutting Corners. Chalfonte starting to run on from Caribou King, and Pearlex got tangled up when one was dropping out in front of it. Running down about 600 to go. Family Saga racing wide has headed off Civitas. Kinzan comes after Family Saga, and Chalfonte coming around the outside with a good run. They're the only chances. They've grabbed Family Saga, Chalfonte and Kinzan swept to the turn together. 400 out now. Chalfonte about a head in front of Kinzan, with Gouchy throwing everything at it. 3 lengths to Family Saga, 4 further back, Sissy Radice, and then Pearlex. Chalfonte about a neck in front of Kinzan when they turn. Again, Kinzan got up on the inside to tackle Chalfonte. There, 4 lengths, Pearlex, Family Saga, Sissy Radice. But Chalfonte took the lead with 200 metres to go. Kinzan can't go on. And Highland riding fairly hard on Chalfonte, and draws away from Kinzan. Then further back, Pearlex holding down third, but Chalfonte's too good for them. Chalfonte by a length and a half to Kinzan, another second. 3 lengths to Pearlex third, a long gap, Sissy Radice, Family Saga. Then further back, Caribou King, Cutting Corners, followed by Silver Habit, Civitas, and walking to the line as He's a Gun tailed off. Winner here at Moonee Valley of race number 6, returning $3.60 and 95. Number 1, Kinzan, 65 cents, the favourite, and third, number 8, Pearlex, 90 cents. 4, 1 and 8, the placings, $3.60 and 95, 65 and 90. The Quinella, $4.30, and the trifecta returning a dividend of $34.60. Light flashing on top of the gates, and they're racing this time. Follow the Light jumped away quickly with Ollie's Decree. Jungle Habit a bit slow to begin. Bright Judge Nazinski away fast, with Bin Binga driving up towards the lead from Straight Approval. Twig, and further back Fiery Fiend and Gala Peak last of all. 1,350 metres to go now. Bin Binga up with Follow the Light for the lead. Bright Judge is trapped out wide. Ollie's Decree back on the inside, tightened a little. Twig going around them now from Jungle Habit. A length further back in the field, Nazinski from Straight Approval, and then Fiery Fiend back on the inside, Gold Connection. Last of all, Gala Peak. Down the back, they race 1,000 out. The top weight went to the lead. Bin Binga led 3/4 to Twig. 2 lengths Follow the Light, a half Bright Judge, a length and a half Jungle Habit on the fence, Ollie's Decree. Around them goes Fiery Fiend, a length and a half further back, Nazinski, Straight Approval, Gold Connection, and Gala Peak last of all. 850 metres to go. Bin Binga on top by a length to Twig. Fiery Fiend went up third on the outside, a length and a half Followed the Light. Then in the centre, Bright Judge, and pulled to the outside, Nazinski from Ollie's Decree. Then Jungle Habit further back, Bin Binga. Straight Approval got shuffled back to last with Gold Connection. They run up 550 metres to go. Twig and Bin Binga fighting it out. Follow the Light getting off the fence from around the outside, Nazinski, and then in the centre, Fiery Fiend. 2 to Bright Judge, a fair way off the lead. A gap, Ollie's Decree, Gala Peak, and Straight Approval. 350 out. Twig, Bin Binga fighting it out from Follow the Light. Nazinski 5 deep from Fiery Fiend, and then further back, Bright Judge can't get a crack at them, and now Ollie's Decree trying to get out. Straightening up, Follow the Light, Twig, Bin Binga. Bright Judge and Ollie's Decree pull to the outside, coming home quickly. 150 to go. Follow the Light took the lead, but it's Ollie's Decree starting to run home well. Follow the Light, the leader, Ollie's Decree, taking it back. Follow the Light in front, and Follow the Light got the money by a neck, Ollie's Decree. Third might have been Bright Judge, ahead of Bin Binga, nothing in it. A gap to Straight Approval, Twig. Then further back, Fiery Fiend, a gap to Nazinski, then Gold Connection. Jungle Habit, and last of all is Gala Peak. The winner is number 5. Number 5, Follow the Light, ridden by Michael Clark, had the run of the race and quickly swept up to go to the front. Ollie's Decree nearly made it 4 on end for 10.26. 3DB listeners lucky long shots with a long sustained run, but couldn't peg back Follow the Light, and the judge has called on the photo for third placing. 5, Follow the Light first, Michael Clark. Look at the result of race 7, the second leg of the double here at Moonee Valley. Won by number 5, Follow the Light, paying $2.80 for the win, $1.15 for the place. 11 second, Ollie's Decree. $2.15. The number 1 Binbinga third $1. The placings there 5, 11 and 1. The Quinella $24.40 and the trifecta $319.70. Follow the Light, the all-white colours, the winner there of race number 7. River Rough and 5 Follow the Light. No subs required. 1 and 5. The dividend $7.65. For the quadrilla, 5, 1, 4 and 5, 5, 1, 4, 5. The quadrilla combination here at Moonee Valley, $520 even, 520 even for today. Has them. They're racing in the last now. French Current away with them. Path the Riches missed the start and dropped out to last, and Kabobany second last. Away quickly Showport and also Masurski. Mum's Pride around the outside from Fast and Furious, and they're followed by Ben's Magic, then Count Ajax 2 to Path the Riches, and on the outside of it Kabobany. Along the back the leader now Showport, a length and a half in front. Fast and Furious going around the outside quickly, goes up second from Mum's Pride, the outside of it 3/4 Masurski, 2 to French Current, Ben's Magic. They're followed by Count Ajax back along the inside. Further back in the field then Kabobany and Path the Riches as they head down with 600 to go. Showport about a length in front of Fast and Furious. Mum's Pride a length and a half Masurski. French Current gets to the outside from Ben's Magic, and they're followed by Count Ajax back on the rail. French Current starting to struggle, being ridden along, and a gap then to Kabobany as they come up towards the home turn, and the leader is Showport about a neck in front of Fast and Furious. Mum's Pride, Masurski, then a gap French Current, Mighty Supremo to the outside from Ben's Magic. In the straight Fast and Furious tackling Showport, 200 to go from Masurski, and then Mum's Pride halfway up the running now. Fast and Furious gets to Showport. Masurski comes at Fast and Furious, 3 in line. Masurski going home better, takes the lead from Showport. Fast and Furious, and Masurski gets up to win the last, a length in the line. Fast and Furious, a half head Showport third, a gap then to French Current, Ben's Magic, Mum's Pride, then Kabobany, Count Ajax, second last Mighty Supremo, and last of all is Path to Riches. Winner of the final.
Winning $1.05 the plate. 8 Fast and Furious, $1.25, and 5 Showport at